Hello, and welcome to another episode of Better Cocktails at Home. I'm Brian Johnson, and we're here in our home bar, the Quarterdeck Club, and we are finishing up our March series of drinks entitled Ides of March, all based around March 15th in 44 BC when Julius Caesar was assassinated in the Roman Senate. So the first cocktail we made was called the Rubicon. The second one was called Rome with a View. The third one was called Broken Oath, and this one we're making in this episode is called Tailspin. So we're going to make the drink, and then we'll talk a little about why we selected it and a little bit about the drink right after we're done with it. So it's pretty simple. It's a stirred cocktail. So this is a gin-based cocktail, but the main ingredients are all equal parts. So we're going to do 3/4 an ounce of gin. And we'll add that. Next up is green Chartreuse. We're going to do 3/4 ounce of this as well. And add that. Next up, we're going to do sweet vermouth. I'm using Carpano here, but Del Lamb will work. As well, tons of others will work great. 3/4 ounce of this. And add that. And then for the final ingredient, we have Campari. Now it calls for a dash. So kind of take that to mean what you want. But kind of flavoring, like I didn't necessarily want it to overtake because it's a strong flavor, overtake anything. But you want it to kind of be there. So that's all that's going into this cocktail. So we're going to get our ice out right now. All right, and now we're going to stir. Good 30 to 40 seconds. And we're stirring this cocktail because all the ingredients are clear, right? Even though sweet vermouth is dark, it's still clear, it's not opaque. And then we're stirring to add dilution, chill the cocktail, and not really add any aeration to it, as you would with a shaken drink. All right, I think we're going to call that good. I can just start to get some of the aromatics as I kind of finish stirring. And so we're going to take a chilled cocktail glass, our julep strainer, and we're going to pour. And then for a garnish, we'll do a nice little lemon peel. We'll just give that a little squeeze around the rim once, a little twist, and drop it in. So that's the Tailspin. Let's give it a try. So I really like the flavors of this cocktail. It's a classic cocktail, so it's been around a while. Very similar to Bijou. So Bijou's got sweet vermouth, green Chartreuse, gin is its main component. So very similar to this one. So I really like kind of all the flavors together, and they actually can kind of taste them very distinctively, but nothing really overpowers each other. So it's kind of cool that way. It's just a nice little cocktail. It's really easy to make, really quick. So I like it a lot from that perspective. So why we chose this drink is in 44 BC, when Julius Caesar was assassinated, Rome pretty much went into a tailspin where everything was in disarray. and it was just a very confusing time. And it was pretty much marked the point where the Roman Republic kind of switched over into Roman Empire. So it was a very obviously significant time in history. And so we kind of thought it was a fitting cocktail in terms of name anyways, that kind of capped off this series of cocktails we did. So I hope you enjoyed our March series of drinks called the Ides of March. And thank you so much for watching Better Cocktails at Home, and we'll see you next time.